Hi guys, this is Rena, and today I will be doing a video review on these sheet masks. These are from iBeauty Labs, and I'll leave the link down below as always after it gets uploaded and stuff. So these of course have aloe in them since they're aloe sheet masks. So these are perfect for the summer if you get sunburn, or you just feel your skin needs extra hydration or moisturizing. You can use it for that as well. So perfect for the summertime, but you can definitely use these all year around. They help with a multitude of things. Some of the things that it can help with is reducing wrinkles, obviously, since it has collagen in it. I fortunately don't have wrinkles yet, so I can't really tell you guys if I noticed a reduction in wrinkles and stuff like that, so I definitely can't attest to the results for that, but I can tell you how well it worked on some other issues. So it definitely can help tighten up your pores and clear out your blackheads. That was one thing that I noticed. It said that the masks could help with, and I definitely noticed a difference in my blackheads. A lot of the areas that I get blackheads are like my nose and my chin, and now they're super clean. My skin also felt really clean after I used the mask. If you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll follow back as always, you guys will be able to see photos, as well as if you friend me on Facebook, you'll be able to see photos, before and after photos, and as well as me wearing the sheet mask, so you can see like how it fit my face and everything like that. If you're wondering like, will this mask fit me, will it not fit me, is it going to be too big or small, etc. Also, it helps promote youthful, healthy skin. My skin definitely felt really healthy and clean, which was nice. And it can help combat acne and pimples and help with the breakouts. I was having a little bit of a breakout when I used this mask, or when I used one of these masks. And it does recommend that you use 3 times a week. So at the price of $19.99 for 5, that's really only not even 2 weeks worth for $20. So it would financially not be possible for me to use these 3 times a week, maybe once a week at the most, and then just use other masks in between. In my opinion, $20 for 5 masks is pretty high. Now, these are a higher quality material for sure, because they're made out of hydrogel, as you guys can see here, and I have a regular sheet mask right here to show you guys, so you can see this is like the sheet material that like most masks are made out of, especially like the cheaper priced ones. I mean, I've seen sheet masks that work really well for like $1 and up. So there's some really good ones out there at like $1 a piece, where you could afford to probably mask every day, or multiple times a week. Also, you could buy like sets on some websites. Like, there's some websites I use for sheet masks. I can include those down below if you guys are interested in getting masks for cheap. But there are some websites that you can buy like sets of masks for like like $13 to $15, and you get like 16 to 20 masks. So there definitely are cheaper options out there, and there's masks that work just as well for lower budgets. But if you have a higher budget and this is something that you're interested in, I definitely would recommend it. Although there were some imperfections with this mask, and I'll definitely get to that. But here's just, I wanted to show you guys the typical material that the sheet mask is made out of, and then this is like the hydrogel material. What I like with the hydrogel material is although it's harder to adjust and move it once it's actually on your face, it doesn't like rip as easy, and it also doesn't slip, so it won't move or slip on your face once you put it on. So if you like were laying down masking and you had to get up for some reason, go to the bathroom, whatever it was, you could definitely probably do that with this mask on, and it shouldn't move too much. Another thing it mentioned that it could help with is eczema and psoriasis. So I don't have either of those problems, so I can't really say whether it works for that or not, but just so you guys know, it's mentioned that it can help with that. So you just keep this on for 20 to 30 minutes. You could always do more time or less. I kept mine on for like an hour. Since this is hydrogel, it's not gonna dry out like a regular mask would, like when it's absorbed into your skin. So it's still gonna feel wet sort of, or like it has serum on it or in it. So you just go by amount of time. I kept mine on for an hour. It recommends 20 to 30 minutes. You could pretty much do whatever you want. If you only have 10 minutes, I'm sure it will benefit your skin at least a little. So you don't have to wash this off like wash off masks and peel off masks. You don't have to wash your face afterwards, which is really nice. These have a 3-year shelf life, which is really good because I can save them for next summer and stuff if I if I don't get any other aloe masks. But I stock masks regularly just because I really love them, so I'll probably save these ones for when my skin really needs like a good cleaning out. There are, at least on this packaging, this is just the packaging that they sent for people to review it in. As I'm told by the company, it does not come packaged like this, so I don't know how the regular packaging compares, which is unfortunate because I can't really comment on it. But I didn't personally like the packaging that this was in, but since it doesn't come that way, it doesn't really matter. But there was, at least on this packaging, no directions, which is unfortunate, although they did send a piece of paper that I don't have at hand right now, but they did send a piece of paper that sort of had like a very brief statement about the product. But as far as fit goes, that was probably the only thing that I did not like on this mask. As you can see, I'll try to like line this up. As you can see, this mask right here is much wider because you can see the other mask stops right here, and it's much longer because you can see the mask stops right here and right here. So this one is much bigger, and I find that it fit a lot better than the masks that I'm showing you guys today, these ones. So as you can see, the fit is definitely different. So here you can see underneath here the slits for the eyes were very, very small. I had to rip them to make them open, whereas these ones are much wider. And then as far as the nose portion goes, the nose section on this mask, which is hard to see underneath here, but it was a lot smaller than most masks. In fact, it's very small, and it didn't even it covered only about half of my nose, and my nose is pretty small. So if you have like some larger facial features like bigger eyes or bigger lips, this mask is not gonna fit you very well. So you can see here the tiny slit that they have for the mouth. That was also a problem, where it kept like the portion that goes right here in between your nose and your mouth kept slipping down onto my lips because I have really small lips, and the hole was not even big enough for them, which is unfortunate. As you can see, you see how small that is, and then see how much bigger this one is. And you can also sort of move this one around to fit you if you have larger lips or a larger nose. So that was unfortunate. The fit was really awful on this mask. Some of the other things that it could help with is definitely hydration and moisturizing. My skin definitely didn't feel dried out after using this. Also, it can help with dark circles and evening your skin tone. Since I only used one, I didn't notice any evening of my skin tone, but I'm sure with continued use it probably would make a difference. My skin tone isn't too uneven, at least um, it's not super noticeable if it is. Um, and it did definitely help with the dark circles and making your skin looking more hydrated and awake and refreshed. It would definitely had a very refreshed and cooling feel to it, which was nice. And I know this video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna sort of just move on. But it's not supposed to have any hazardous ingredients in it, but I cannot be 100% positive on that, guys, just because there are no ingredients listed on this packaging, and the letter that they sent with it did not have any ingredients listed, so that's unfortunate. I can't really let you guys know about that, but you could always reach out to the company on Amazon where these are sold and either ask it in the questions section or send them an email or a message through Amazon and ask them for a specific list or something of the ingredients so that you could better know if that's something that you're interested in using, like, you know, only certain ingredients and stuff like that. One thing they recommend is to put this in the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes before you use it. I did not do that, but it sounds like it would definitely be really much more cooling and refreshing. Definitely if you have a sunburn or you've been out in the hot sun and then you put this on after it's been in the fridge for like 5-10 minutes, sounds amazing. So that was a really good idea on their part. Like I mentioned, it recommends to use 3 times per week. They cost $20 for 5 of these. I have 4 of them here. As you guys can see, I got 4 because I used one so far and I'm getting ready to use another one and probably next week. And other than the fit, I mean, the nose, like I said, was definitely not wide enough, and the eye slots, I had to rip them, like, to make them wider, as well as the mouth. So I pretty much went over all that and showed you guys a comparison, which was really nice that I had a mask available. I haven't used this one yet. It's still wet, so I'm gonna use it, but I just brought it out so that you guys can see sort of the comparison of the two and how much smaller this one is, which by just having them like this you can't really tell, but when I had this one over the top of this, and it was really nice because that one's white and you can sort of see through it, and this one was like this blue color, so you could sort of see like where the mask ended and how much bigger this one was. At least I could definitely tell, so hopefully you guys could see that. And I have, like I said, a really small nose, and this was definitely not long enough, nor was it anywhere near wide enough for my nose, as well as lips and all that stuff I went over. What I mentioned, I think I mentioned this before, but there was no slippage. So like these masks, you can't really get up and walk around with them on, but the hydrogel ones, you really don't move a lot, which is nice. And there was no extra serum or anything dripping off of it. There was extra serum in the package, which is nice because you could always use that for your chest area or your neck, under your face and stuff like that. Or you can buy like just sheets like this that don't have any serum on them, and then you could just put it in the serum that was left over and soak it, and then you would like have another mask, which is really good idea if you guys can get your hands on just plain sheets without anything on them. But they sell them on eBay and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. The only other thing I want to mention, so they have 3 different types of masks that you can buy. These ones right here, which are the aloe collagen masks, and then they have a gold collagen mask, and they also have a Dead Sea collagen mask. So that's all the options that they have, and I'll definitely include all the links as well as my social medias and everything down below. I'll also include some other places where I get masks that are often a little bit cheaper if that's sort of more your budget like mine. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, and if you do, I thank you in advance, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.